Have you ever really wondered if your aloe vera gel that cleans, some cleans 100%, 92%, whatever percentage they cleans, says that it is a natural product, natural aloe vera product that is in it? And the brand I'm using here says it is 92%. Quite all right, this aloe vera has been awesome. But what if I told you that it is not even close to the real thing? Today, I'll be exposing the truth about the store-bought aloe vera gel versus my own 100% pure aloe vera gel, and to tell you why your skin deserves the best. In this video, I'll break down the ingredient list of the store-bought aloe vera gel, comparing it to freshly made aloe vera gel, and I will show you the difference in texture, in quality, and benefits, so that by the end of this video, you will never go back to your store-bought aloe vera gel. Hi everyone, my name is Shamaka and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'll be sharing how to make your homemade aloe vera gel. But this isn't just another DIY video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do what? Formulate your 100% real aloe vera gel. And this gel is formulated with science. It is backed by science, ensuring that it is safe, it is effective and perfect for your skin and hair. Also, we'll be looking into how to properly prep your aloe vera to remove harmful substance. Yes, aloe vera has a very toxic substance inside it if you do not prep it very well, and that is what I am going to show you. Those substances, I'm going to go into details, showing you everything that some tutorials neglect to show you. Then also, I'm going to explain the key benefits of some ingredients I'll be using in this video. And then, which is the last but the most important, I'm going to show you how to check your pH balancing of any DIY product you're using. Whatever DIY product you're making and you do not check the pH to ensure that it's very, very good for your skin and hair, then you are missing a whole lot. So stick around, because this gel isn't just easy to make, but it's also packed with real and researched backed benefits. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive in straight into the video. So I'll be using this 2 big aloe vera. Yes. And first of all, we're going to start with what? Prepping it, which is we're going to start by washing it very well. I try to use a brush to wash it very well, because most times when you're washing it with your hands, you can sustain injury. So sometimes after washing it, I just try to use a brush to wash the sides, wash the roots, wash everything very well. Then the next step is now soaking it inside water. But before we soak it inside water, we are going to do what? Cut out the base of this. The reason why I'm saying it is because the first time I did it, I did not cut out the base, and I had more toxins, the yellow toxins. But when you cut out this base, it helps you to have less yellow toxins, which we're going to talk about. So it is very, very important. As you can see now, you see the difference between when you soak it and when you do not, when you soak it without the base and when you soak it with the base. So after cutting it out, we're going to go into what? Soaking it into water. And the reason why this preparation matters a whole lot is because aloe vera contains a yellow latex called aloe, which is a natural irritant and laxative. And according to research published in the Journal of Toxicology, aloe can cause skin irritation, redness, or even rashes if not removed. There is some people that will use it, you scratch and scratch. So have you ever really wondered, when you use aloe vera and you're scratching a lot? That is when you do not remove this yellow latex called aloe. So how do you do it? The proper way to remove it is to put water in a basin and put your aloe vera upright. Make sure it is standing upright. Make sure that it is standing upright, and you have to soak for 24 hours. But the major thing in this, it is not just soaking it for 24 hours, because most videos say soak it for 24 hours, soak it for 24 hours. The most important thing is, in the midst of soaking it for 24 hours, every 6 to 8 hours, change the water. Because if you do not change the water, it's as if the toxin that you are removing is still inside there. So when you change the water, you will see that as you change the water, you're seeing difference. You're seeing the difference in it. So it is not just soaking it for 24 hours. You have to ensure that you change the water. So you will see when, as you can see now, you see when the first time I changed the water, and also the second time when I changed the water. And as you can see, you are seeing the difference in it. So the video you're seeing down there is when you put it without cutting out the beads. But the main bigger picture video is when you cut the beads. So this is me changing the first water. So when you have to remove it, discard it, then put another water. So when you're done putting the water, you put back your aloe vera. Make sure that it is standing upright so that the toxins will be coming down. So I changed my water up to 3 times. So this is the second time I'm actually changing this water, and you can see the color. Then this is also the third time I'm changing the water, and as I change the water, the yellow latex or the yellow toxins reduces drastically. So the second step is extracting and blending the gel. First of all, we are going to start by cutting out cutting out this thorns. It can be very, very harmful if you do not remove it. So I start by cutting off the thorny edges and slicing the leaves. Then we scoop it with gel. Remember that aloe vera gel is about 98% water, but the remaining 2% is packed with what? Polysaccharides, amino acid, and enzymes. These compounds are proven to hydrate, to soothe, and to repair your damaged skin, or even if your skin is not damaged, and also to heal sunburn. So what I do is I start cutting it into small bites because it helps me to scoop out the gel very well. It allows me to handle it very well. So I use my spoon to scoop it out. But first of all, I had to peel the the upper part of the aloe vera leaf, the upper part. So you can use spoon, you can use knife. The first time I started doing it, I was using knife. At some point, I felt like spoon would be more effective, so I changed to spoon. So, but whichever one you want to use, you can use, provided you're being careful about it. So just take your time and scoop out everything. Yes, scoop it out. So when I'm done scooping it, I take some further step, which is not necessary if you don't want to. I add extra water and I leave it for 20 minutes. This is to remove the last toxic because I don't want to itch like crazy. So I put it inside water and then allow it to soak in there for like 20 minutes. Then I scoop it out. Yes. Then I take it out and I put it straight into my blender. So this is me taking it out. So just take it out. You can just leave it in for 20 to 30 minutes or for 20 minutes. But I did this for 20 minutes. Then I remove it out. You're not losing your aloe vera gel. Your aloe vera gel is still there. So don't be scared to do it if you want to. But if you do not want to do it, it's also perfectly fine. This depends on the time you have and how urgent you want to make it. So then I scoop it out, and after scooping it out, I put it back into the blender to blend it. Also, it is also very important to know that the Indian Journal of Dermatology has confirmed that this aloe vera because aloe vera contains a very, very wonderful ingredient, which is the polysaccharides compound. And this polysaccharides compound helps to enhance your skin hydration, and it helps to speed up wound healing. So it is very, very important. That is one of the benefits why it is very important for you to make it by yourself, because when you buy store bought own, you see that store bought own, because it goes through so many process. It goes through so many process in the processing process. You see that we lose some of these compounds that hydrate, soothes, and repair the skin. So that is why it is very important for you to actually do it yourself. So what I do next is to put it inside a blender. As you can see, you put it inside a blender and you blend it smoothly. So after blending it, we're going to sieve it out. So this is me sieving it out. Sometimes after blending, it comes with foam, but just sieve it. It will sieve, or you just allow it to sieve. And so this is me just using spoon to make it very fast, to come out very fast because it can really take time. Yeah, so you just put it inside a sieve. Then when you're done sieving it, then we'll go into the next step, which is what? Adding the key ingredients. So first of all, we're going to pour it inside this container because we want to measure the quantity. And with the quantity, we'll be able to know the amount of ingredients to use. So after putting it inside, we're going to wait. And the total weight for this was 750 gram. Yeah, it was 750 grams, 750 gram. So after that, we're going to take it down. So with this quantity, it will enable you to know the quantity of xanthan gum to use. But I'm going to show you xanthan gum. Xanthan gum, it's something that we're going to use for the thickening process. Yes, to just thicken it a little bit. But before we start incorporating the ingredients, I want to show you the items we'll be using. The first is this glycerin. And glycerin, it's a humiditant, meaning that it attracts moisture from the air to hydrate your skin. Then the next is this xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is also a natural ingredient that thickens and stabilizes the gel. And the next product we're going to be using is an essential oil. So I'm using my organic tea tree oil, and tea tree oil is antibacterial, so it is very, very good. If you use lavender, also lavender suits irritation as well. So that is what we're going to use. Then the last is my preservative because I cannot use all of them within 1 month. I like to use preservative. So just in case you have many people using it, you can just skip this process. Then the next is this vitamin E. I love using vitamin E. So the next step is measuring the xanthan gum for the process. Yes, we need to measure the xanthan gum because of the gel. Remember our gel was 750 gram. So we'll be using 10 gram of xanthan gum. This is depending on how thick you want it to be. You want it to be so thick, you can increase the quantity. But because I want my thickness to be medium level, I'm using 10 grams of xanthan gum. So the amount of xanthan gum you use is based on the level of thickness you want. So I'm going to be using 10 grams of xanthan gum. So after it, so to dissolve the xanthan gum, you need to dissolve it with glycerin. You can do it with water. I tried doing it with water and it was so lumpy and I couldn't control it well. So I highly advise you use glycerin to dissolve it. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure 14 teaspoon if you're using teaspoon, or 4 tablespoons, or if you're using kg, just measure 70 gram of glycerin. Because we are using a xanthan gum of 10 grams, sorry, which is equivalent to 2 full tablespoons that has been leveled. We're going to use glycerin of 70 gram, or you can use teaspoon and also tablespoon if you want. And glycerin, like I said, is humiditant, which means that it attracts moisture from the air to hydrate your skin or your hair. So that is why it's very, very essential. So we're going to now put in our xanthan gum into the glycerin and mix gradually as you put in. Don't try to put everything at once, just put in gradually. And xanthan gum, like I said, is a natural ingredient that helps to thicken and stabilize the jaw. And according to the Food Hydrocolloids Journal, xanthan gum increases viscosity without altering the aloe vera properties. So that is why it is very essential. So you mix the both of them, just mix them very well. And after mixing, I allow it, after mixing, I allow it to rest for like 15 to 30 minutes so that it can hydrate well and incorporate very well. So just allow it to rest for 15 to 30 minutes in order to thicken up. And then we're going to now mix it gradually inside our aloe vera gel. Yes, we're going to mix it. So you're going to mix it, just pour it slowly and mix slowly. Yes, you mix slowly. There is xanthan gum into the gel. And as you mix slowly, you see that it begins to thicken. But even after mixing, you still have to allow it to rest to thicken very well, because when you're mixing, after mixing, it might feel like as if it's not thick. Once you allow it to rest, you see it keeps on thickening. That is the way xanthan gum works. So the next product we're going to be using is our tea tree oil, essential oil. And I'm using organic tea tree oil. So what I add is 25 drops or 1/8 teaspoon. That is what I add into the gel mixture. So as you can see, it's becoming very thick. So this is once you keep stirring, it keeps on becoming very thick. So after this, we're gonna add in our vitamin E, and I'm gonna be using 3/4 teaspoon. So just in case you want a brighter color of aloe vera gel, you can use vitamin E that is not colored, because we have the one that is white, like the capsule one. You can use that instead of this one, because this one is more of has a yellow, so it makes your gel to kind of be yellow in color a little bit. So if you want to maintain the pure white, just use uh, a vitamin E that is white in color. So the next big step, which is very important, it's balancing pH. It is very, very important. And the reason why pH matters a lot is that your skin natural pH is between 4.5 and 5.5. So if the gel is too alkaline or too acidic, it can disrupt your skin barrier, leading to dryness or irritation. So it is very, very important that you check the pH of any DIY product you're putting on your hair or on your skin. So the way I test this is by applying it on the stripe, this pH stripe, and then we're going to test it against the numbers we have here. So you look at it, if you check the color and the color I have, you see it falls in between 4 and 5. In between 4 and 5, you see. So it is within the same range. If the pH is above 5.5, you can add 1 to 2 drops of apple cider vinegar or lemon juice and mixed. And after you retest to get to the level, or if it's below 4.5, just dissolve a small pinch of baking soda in water and add it drop by drop. Then you test again to make sure that it's within the right level, which is between 4.5 and what 5.5. Then the next step is what adding our preservative. If you're going to use it in weeks, you can go without adding preservative. But if it's something that you want it to last for a very long time, which I do because I'm making a bigger quantity, I'm going to add preservative. And I'm using Nobact Preservative. There are other options like Germall Plus. For the Nobact Preservative, I'm using about half a teaspoon. And Nobact Preservative, it is very, very important for you to test your pH before adding a preservative. Why? Because Nobact works optimal in a pH range of 3 to 8, but is most effective between 4.5 and 5.5. So it is very important for you to do what, check your pH, then add your Nobact. And after that, you check your pH again to ensure that it is within the range of 4.5 and 0.55 to ensure that it does not exceed that level. So this is me adding my Nobact, after which I will do what? I will turn it well, and then I will shake it again. I will redo the test to ensure that my pH is within the right range, which is 4.5 and 5.5. So once it is within the desired range, we're going to transfer it into sterilized container. Please, I'm emphasizing on sterilized container. I have a video on how to sterilize your container. Also, do want to subscribe to my channel if this video has been very valuable to you. Just ask your question. Have you learned anything from this video? Even if you really learned one or two things from this video, please do well to subscribe to my channel. And if you've subscribed before, please do well to just like and share and comment. Ask me questions. Any questions you have, ask me. I will take my time to explain. But please do well to subscribe and also to like this video. Then you see this big aloe vera, I use aloe vera. This two big aloe vera I used was able to make this big quantity. So you can see the cost you're saving from actually making it yourself, and you can see that everything here is fully aloe vera. You do not add anything, unlike your store-bought aloe vera. So we're going to go to the most vital step, which is analyzing our store-bought aloe vera against this 100% aloe vera. So we're going to break down the ingredient list of the store-bought aloe vera that I'm going to be using, comparing it to this freshly made aloe vera gel. And I'm going to show you the difference in texture, in quality, and in benefits, so that by the end of this video, you will not go back to your aloe vera, the store-bought aloe vera. Even if you're going to go back to that, that is when you do not have aloe vera, is no longer available to you. But provided it's available and you can buy it from store and make it for yourself, it is very, very important that you keep using your own made aloe vera. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the analyzing process. So looking at the ingredient list very well, you will see that this ingredients contains they say has aloe vera leaf water, which is not really 100% aloe vera. This is an aloe vera extract that is mixed with water, so it is not pure. It is not like the pure gel you scraped from your plant. It also has carboma. Carboma is a synthetic thickener that is used to create a gel-like texture. It has preservatives like the phenoxyethanol and caprohydrozamic preservative, which is synthetic. Yes. So when you look at the texture, it's quite different, but let's go into details. Looking at the major ingredients, which they state the stock-bought one said aloe vera leaf water. And aloe vera leaf water is diluted with water. So it is no longer 100% pure aloe vera uh, from the leaf, like 100%. It has been diluted with water and it is now thickened. So when it comes to the purity, you see that our 100% DIY aloe vera contains some biotic compounds that has the aseman, the enzymes and vitamins that are often destroyed during the processing process in the store-bought gel. So you see that this store-bought gel does not actually have this component because, or has a reduced quantity, because during the processing period most of those things goes away. But this our aloe vera you're seeing here contains all this biotic compound, which is very, very essential. And then also you see that your DIY gel does not have fragrance, but you see store-bought aloe vera do have fragrance, which can irritate your skin. Also, when we talk about the potency, how effective it will work, you see our DIY aloe vera has a maximum potency of these beneficial biotic compounds, but the store-bought aloe vera has reduced potencies due to what? Processing and dilution. Then customization, you can tailor your aloe vera with some natural products like tea tree oil, lavender oil, vitamin E, but your store-bought aloe vera has limited customization. So this is the reason why it is very, very important. And also looking when you look at the color, you see that the DIY gel, it's clear to pale yellow. It's not really bright. Why the store-bought one is so bright, so clear. So do not be afraid when your own comes out not being bright like that one. It shows that your own is really 100% aloe vera. So you see, the next time you pick up a bottle of store-bought aloe vera gel, think twice. Why settle for diluted one or chemical laden products when you can make 100% pure aloe vera gel at home? You see, your skin deserves better. So that is why I encourage you to make your DIY aloe vera yourself. Please, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share with someone who loves natural skincare. And also, if you've watched up to this level, it means you find this video very interesting, informative, and educative. Just please subscribe if you've not subscribed, and like if you've not liked, and share. Just ask yourself, have you learned anything from this video? If really you've really learned something from this video, please do well to subscribe and let me know in the comment section if you're ready to dish your store-bought aloe vera for good. And do well to share and comment, ask me questions. I promise to explain. And stay tuned for my next video where I will show you how to use your aloe vera for your hair, for your skin. And once again, do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell and also like as well. And see you guys in my next video, and bye.